Hey guys, well, I got out a little while ago. Um, Even though it was this great, huge task, to get dressed and get all clothes on, go start the car, wait for it to warm up, this, that, and the other. Uh, I guess it did me good to get out, to tell you the truth. It was a little weird out there, too. But then, how weird is it? I can't ever be called. There's no way anyone could ever, in a billion years, say, "Well, you're paranoid, Tom." it's Paranoia is considered unfounded uh, fears or concerns or anxieties, and you know, it might be uh, that the people that were following me, and I kept on like I was keying on their vehicle hard, coming up behind me, and I went on and went down the road, and they kept really seeming to stand out really big. Um, and so I went to this one place I thought I would go to and maybe get something, soft, something easy like a cupcake or something like that I might be able to eat because I haven't been able to eat really the last few days. And so I thought maybe I'd do that. And they followed me there and they pulled in right beside me. Now, was that somebody that I might have wanted to meet? Maybe. And if so, then I hope that soon enough the rest of these things will fall away, and it could be something decent for a change, just decent instead of hate filled and all this hell, and you know what I'm saying. And I heard something about, hold on, they were saying something about how now that you have a new love, right? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know that I have a new love. I mean, there's some that I've always liked a lot, and I will say, the guy was talking about it'll happen suddenly, and the other day, and he said that a couple times, and I just missed it all again. I didn't know what the heck he's talking about, and I probably just missed it. But when we went down there to the darkest city in America now, or one of them, there were plenty of the undead running around. They wanted to put on a big show of, ha ha ha, we're so happy and we're having a big party or something, and smiling their asses off, right? And hey, I'm glad it's working out for you. I said, you're so darn happy being dead forever and all that. Um, um, and then whenever we went across to the city across the river down there in Ashland, uh, does it sound like I live in some kind of storybook weird place? A place called Ashland. And of course, it's because of the refineries and all that stuff and all the ashes that used to fall on everybody. But anyway, um, um, I saw a guy there whom reminded me of somebody I thought I liked an awful lot and probably still do. But I recently seen some type of representation that I guess was supposed to be like them, maybe. Talking about how now you're going to be fully integrated with the darkness. And I'm like, no. So all affection and feeling and trust and everything, is that certainly has been trained out of me. Um, However, they are saying that at least one of the worst ones, I guess, is falling away because I did something, made some final decision or something like, yeah, I made that final decision like 16, 17 years ago. I just didn't know that at the point in time that I would have to fight my way out from those who had kidnapped me and was disrespecting me endlessly. Like I was theirs to enslave in any way they liked. And that will never happen again. They'll never have a chance to ever get their hands on anything like this ever again. Remember, who let the dogs out, they can put them back up too. Or rather down. Put them in their damn box. But in any case, this whole idea of, yeah, and I saw one of them the other day, and I thought they were channeling, but no, they started pulling out their damn cards. Which, kids, I'm just going to turn you off, because I mean, I'll tune into. I used to tune in for looking for a word from somebody, a real deal, and then it just was. It looks like I'm mostly just tuning into the enemy. I can judge an awful lot by the type of manipulations they're attempting, such as, "You're magic. You're the king of magic." No, I'm not. I'm light. Something else completely different. But anyway, um, I saw one of them saying, "Don't go out this weekend, or you'll be stunned," or something. And they started to talk about a bunch of stuff. And they're one of the ones that was trying to tell me I'm a magic person. Um, and I got to watch a few seconds of it, and I'm like, I got to skip it. It's not really interesting because I don't have any plans on getting out this weekend anyway. But I did hear it's a fool's game as I got back here to the house. And I thought about the day that I took the roomie to the doctor, that I was still fevered enough to not have sense enough to ask for soft foods that I might be able to intake. I came around the corner, went through the S curve, and lo and behold, a sight to see. And all I can tell you is, I, I was kind of stunned. Because if it was who I think it was, you showed up right, looking right, with all those cues. And I'm really amazed. But then again, I don't know for sure that it was them. Again, how many magic spells? And I mean, isn't that what the goddamn devil's known for? Showing up as something that you can trust and like. Well, I'll tell you what. It may be I need to get out and pick up some things this weekend. If so, then I hope to see you. I hope to take your hand again and speak with you at length. To the people in the big black mobile that was chasing me down and going to follow me into wherever I was going. I've been attacked so darn much in the, just a lot, for so long that when they're still talking about, it's going to be this or that. And I mean, I can see they're out there still trying to paint some of the same picture. Like there's a chance in hell that we're ever going to get together. And I know why I was drug all the way to Ironton. It was because they feel they have, more power and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But it's not going to work, guys. I am being lifted up. And it will be very, very soon that it won't matter how close any of you do get to me. It won't matter how close your proximity. You'll not get in. I won't even hear you knocking. It's just like that bread song. You better love them when you get a chance, because otherwise the Lord will take them away someday, and they can't hear you anymore. It's a sad deal. And the stuff that they're saying about what's going on sounds like a real sad ordeal. And I see that, they have all these stories about complicated things. These people that loved you were misguided by the devil. Actually, I should correct that. They didn't say these people that loved you. They said a loved one. Yeah, well, that's been pretty much everybody that I've known. And in that, that's why whenever you talk about the love thing, it's like, again, James Bond, Ethan Hunt, whom is it, exactly that I'd be able to have that would be good and pure and purely on my side, me and my God, and who would be not susceptible to all that other junk. In other words, not try to pull me down like Eve did to Adam. We've already experienced enough of it. But, again, if you're the one that I held hands with and looked in the eye and we still didn't get it, well, I certainly wouldn't mind spending a few minutes with you, at least investigating what is possible, you know. I mean, after all, we have held hands. And as far as I know, we have very much liked each other for a very long time. And if your day, I know you just have to be going my way. God bless. God keep you. And God love you.